I'm just waiting for my water to boil so I can make some tea and make some dinner, and I am just freezing. It has gotten really cold out with the setting of the sun, and now that I'm not moving, it's it's nippy. I am so cold and so thirsty. I brought a soda along to drink and it froze solid. It's a local soda. This flavor's spruce tip. We're gonna see if we can't thaw it out a little bit. We're gonna make some herbal tea here. I use the rest of the boiling water to thaw out my water bottle. All right, I think it's time to start making dinner. I was thinking country fried steak sounds really good. Peanut oil here. Got some very frozen potatoes. Great way to test oil to see if it's hot enough. Put a piece of wood in it. If it fizzles, it's good. Woohoo! Ooh. Hey, my soda thawed out. Gonna try to enjoy what's left of it. That's good. Kind of reminds me of 7-Up with a hint of pine. Well, to go with a country fried steak, I'm gonna make a knockoff version of Mexican street corn. Okay, so I've got some tagine. Gonna put that in there. Mayonnaise. There we go. I made a bunch of gravy earlier and I vacuum sealed and froze it. So now all I gotta do is just lay it by the stove and let it thaw out. There we go. Not a bad little meal. I didn't quite do the country fried steak right. I forgot to bring the buttermilk to make the batter, but so I just rolled it in flour and gave it a go. Still tastes really good. Oh, I'm hungry. I missed lunch today. All right, good. Got some leftover steak. I'm gonna put it in the freezer. There we go. I think I want to have some bread in the morning. I'm gonna go ahead and make some dough up. Oh, my bag's got some holes in it. I gotta be careful. Just gonna stick this up here where it's nice and warm, and that'll rise. All right, I think it's time for some dessert. I'm gonna make some cookies. Pecan Turtle Delight cookies. Man, this sounds good. Ooh. Ooh, there we go. We'll just pull them over here to cool. That shouldn't take long. Oh, not too bad. That is good. Warm cookies on a camp out, hard to beat. If you burn the bottom, just eat them burn side up. Got my dough from yesterday. Ooh, smells great. Ooh. Got some blueberry pie filling we're gonna put on our bread. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. This is my reward for dealing with the chainsaw and coming back. A little bit of butter and garlic paste in here. We're gonna try to melt this butter without melting my Tupperware. Got some king crab claws there. They're all pre-cooked, so all you gotta do is warm them up on the fire. Salt, pepper, garlic powder. Jake. Jake. Wake up, Jake. Jake. Jacob, wake up. Jacob. Hey, Jake, wake up. We got dinner. Jacob, wake up. Wake up, Jacob, wake up. Oh, that's good. Look at that. That is a chunk of meat right there. Hey, buddy, you want some steak? You know, it's a good steak when you don't need to cut it up. You can just bite into it like an apple. Look at that. It's a huge, isn't it?
How big?
Oh, they get like bigger than this. I love how the little thumb meat out of a king crab is bigger than most lumps out of blue crab. Look at that.
Well, for breakfast, I got an omelet. It's egg, cheese, onions, peppers, mushrooms, salt, pepper, all the good stuff. I'm just gonna put it in a pot of boiling water. There we go. If you want to eat well, but you don't want to do a lot of fancy cooking out in the field, frozen vacuum sealed meals are the way to do it. I think the dogs woke up. All right, that's good. There we go. Oh, that was good.
All right, for dinner I've got moose fajitas. I prepped up all the meat and seasonings and vegetables and everything in this little package and froze it. Now I'm just gonna put it in a pot of boiling water to heat it back up. Not a bad meal when you don't have time to do fancy stuff. Got a moose fajita with a little bit of guacamole. Oh, I'm hungry. It's about 9 p.m. I haven't eaten since breakfast. Oh, that's good. All right, I think it's time to get up. Trying to make some breakfast. Gonna rub some butter on this warm tortilla and put cinnamon sugar on it. That's good. If you ever had cinnamon toast or a sopapilla, it kind of tastes like that. Got some steel cut Irish oatmeal here. This is the good stuff. A little butter, brown sugar, and raisins. Metal spoons are cold. Got a frozen spaghetti meat sauce here. Wet metal spoons. Spaghetti and meat sauce. I don't think I'm gonna come inside so my food doesn't freeze. I'll tell you, that was one of the most physically demanding things I've done in a while. I'm looking forward to this meal. All right, got Frozen mabadofu. Does that sound good?
Right.
Kind of like a curry. Cherry cobbler too.
It might be.
2 things of boil and bag rice. The mabadofu. Do that. Give that 11 minutes and it'll be done.
Never go back to it, truthfully. But if you ever want to come back to your...
So this is mabadofu. It's a Japanese version of a Chinese dish here. The ground beef, green onions, tofu, and this red chili bean paste is really good. While we're eating that, I'm gonna put some cherry cobbler in here. You gotta eat quick or it gets cold.
Where do you all taste the same?
All right, I gotta try the mint, but it's okay.
Try to use the sick one.
Here's my dish. Pretty amazing. But it's time for lunch. There we go. I've got a large wedge of brie soaked in honey and garlic. We're gonna melt this up and eat it with pilot bread. I got some leftover ptarmigan stew from our trip to Nome. So I'm gonna make some of that too. All right, so I got the frozen ptarmigan stew. I'm gonna put it in the jacuzzi. We're gonna put the honey garlic brie hors d'oeuvre in here.
Why food court night?
It's very all right, you guys want? I'll just
Man, it. Oh man.
part of the experience. You got exotic cheeses and sauces on pilot bread. That's bougie bush.
Oh, that's good.
That's really good.
Oh,
Honey and brie is a hard combo to beat.
Man.
Just to get food for ourselves.
And what happened was...
Ptarmigan sweet potato stew here.
Yeah.
We got a stew here. It's like green beans, sweet potatoes, carrots, ptarmigan. When I catch the ptarmigan, I breast them out, and then I take the carcasses and I make broth, and then I pick it and make a stew with it.
The caribou liver can be interesting. Sometimes it works out. Yeah, we're gonna...
Oh, that feels good to get some food in me. Give me these hot dogs. I think they're made out of caribou. Excited to try them out. Oh, smell good. That's a good hot dog. I think I worked up a 2 hot dog appetite. Special. Got king crab legs. Last winter I went up to Nome with my son Nathan and we caught king crab through the ice. I've got this little jar with garlic and butter in it. Just kind of loosen the lid, sit that right by the fire. Look at the size of that crab leg. Oh, that was so warm and delicious. When you cook the crabs over the fire too, it makes their shells brittle. Makes it a lot easier to shell them. You just use your hands. You gotta eat quick. Things cool off really quick around here. Look at that, that's just from one knuckle. Barely fits in the jar. Oh, that's messy but good. About 7:30, I think it's time to go test out that griddle and make some breakfast. Okay, corned beef hash. Oh, it's so frozen. Yeah, it's pretty non-stick. Slid right off. Corned beef and hash egg sandwich. Oh,
Oh, that is so good. I'll tell you what, that little skillet worked really well. Pretty easy to make too. Oh, that was delicious. I wouldn't mind another one of those. Oh. I tell you, that was a good meal. I'm definitely gonna have to do that one again.
Order of business is get some dinner ready. Well, I'm melting some snow for my dinner, but that's gonna take a little while. So I'm gonna have some little snacks. Cheese, crackers, and salami here. Got a feral pig salami from Texas. Nice cheese, wild boar salami, and a Ritz cracker. Wow. Ooh. Got this nice blueberry Wensleydale. This is good stuff. Also got some dried figs here. All right. I got some instant curry and rice cooking up, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm really hungry and tired. And it just tastes so much better than dehydrated camping meals. Oh yeah, here we go. I love this boiling bag rice. It's just great for campouts like this. Little instant Japanese curry here, just heat and serve. Lived off this stuff though when I was in Japan. All right, curry and rice and a piece of pilot bread to eat with it. Not too shabby. All right, I got a little bit of dessert planned. I've got some dehydrated creme brulee. Not sure how that's gonna work, but you know, we'll see. Okay. All right, I'm supposed to add cold water. Luckily, I know where I can find some. Stir briskly and sprinkle the caramelized sugar on the top. And give that a go. It kind of tastes just like butterscotch pudding, but you know, a little bit of creme brulee flavor in there. Oh, that wasn't too bad. That was more sugar than I usually eat in a whole day, but not too bad.
This right here is a frozen raw bread pudding. It's basically scrambled French toast. Eggs, butter, sugar, milk, vanilla extract, raisins, mixed up with shredded bread. Put it in a thing of boiling water and let it cook for about 15-20 minutes. So this is smoked pork jowl bacon. Cooking this first is a great way to grease your pan. Oh, look at that dough. It's all puffy and great. Nice piece of bread, look at that. There we go, pork jowl bacon, fresh bread, butter, and honey. That's not too bad. There you go. That's bread pudding. If you like French toast, you'll love bread pudding. I like to put a little bit of almond extract in here. It's really good.
Tell you what, I am hungry. I did not get lunch today. I got bratwurst. I love these things. My water's got lots of pulp in it. Oh, it is so dry out. I don't know if you can see it, but it's so dry that I'm starting to get a little sore in the corner of my mouth. Just use a little fat, like this butter. That actually works really well. And it tastes good too. All right. For dessert, I've got some bread pudding. I mixed all the raw ingredients together and vacuum sealed it. And now I'm just gonna cook it in a pot of boiling water. Look at that. Woohoo. I love white brats and mustard. That is so good. Oh. Oh, that smells good. It's got cinnamon, vanilla, raisins in there. And I got some leftover pie filling, so that's happening. Hot bread pudding.
That was good.
I left the can of pie filling on the floor and it froze last night. Yeah. Well, we'll thaw that out. No problem. Look at this. Oh, that looks good. I'm hungry. That's good.
Friday.
Taco Friday.
Dad, can I eat on pee-pee pizza?
Some marinated beef here. Marinated orange soda. Okay, do you want any salsa or guacamole on yours? Hi, these are pretty tasty. Old Mav here, he knows how to win the boys over. He's making mabadofu. That's made from scratch. That's not box mix like I do. Oh, that's... Hey, you want a meatball?
Yes.
There you go. It's for you. All right, there we go. I'm gonna use an old dog mushing trick to cook my food. So I've got an old tuna fish can and a bottle of heat. This is a fuel additive we put into gas tanks to keep them from freezing up in the wintertime. And it's mostly made out of isopropyl alcohol. Isopropyl alcohol can be very dangerous. See how the flame is nearly invisible? If you spill isopropyl alcohol on yourself and light yourself on fire in the daytime, you won't even be able to see it. But it burns really clean and really hot, so it's great for cooking. Put some olive oil in the bottom of the pan. The advantage of burning alcohol is that it burns really clean. You can use it inside the tent like this, and it doesn't stink the place up. It doesn't make your food taste funny. I'm done cooking my couscous. It looks like the flame just went out. About 5-6 ounces of heat lasted about 20 minutes. Let's cover that up, keep that warm. There we go. Got some fresh Alaskan scallops here. Got some butter and garlic. Cranberry couscous and scallops cooked in garlic butter. That's pretty good. Scallops have to be my favorite seafood. Got some powdered tang here. Oh, that feels nice. You see how the fire's orange now instead of that invisible blue color? I threw a few wood chips in there last night, and that ash mixed with the alcohol makes the flames orange so you can see them. Oh man, having that little alcohol stove under the tarp really warms it up in here. It's nice. All right, some food. All right, for dinner I'm having beef stew. I made it at home and vacuum sealed it, and then threw it in the freezer. All I have to do now is heat and eat. I got some ling himui covered mango. All right, got some hot tang here. Man, the temperature's dropping like a rock, and I'm not moving around. My coat's a little wet. Oh, I'm cold. Oh. Got all the boiling water in my thermos here. Just gonna go like that.
Oh, I needed that so bad. Let's go ahead and eat some dinner. Got some sweet potatoes and carrots and beef chunks. Oh, that tastes so good. It's warming my hands up too. I hit the spot, but I am cold and tired, and I just want to get into bed. Have another glass of Tang before I go to bed. I'm dehydrated.
I like using flint and steel for lighting my stove. You can flick the sparks from afar instead of having to get your fingers nice and close to it. For breakfast, I've got a sausage and egg omelet. Just like the beef stew, I made this at home and vacuum sealed it. Now I just need to reheat it. My stove keeps going out. I think the head's gotten dirty. Darn it. This thing is so weak. It's taking forever to boil. I'm just not getting pressure. That's full throttle right there. That's as much gas as I can give it. There's definitely something wrong. Oh, that's it. I don't think it's going to give me anything more. I mean, that's warm enough.
I got some cheese, sausage, eggs, peppers, onions. Oh, that was...
Now that's cooking. All right, let's get some snow melted. So check out, the water's boiling at 195 degrees. Now normally water boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Because we're so high above sea level, the air pressure is lower and the water boils at a lower temperature. There's a little physics there for you. I don't want my food to cool down, so I'm gonna keep it in here. All right. Ooh. My finger just froze to my spoon. We're gonna try some beef stew. Oh, that tastes amazing. I gotta eat quickly before the stew gets cold. All right, that's it. This is how you do the dishes when it's cold out. All right, that's good. Got some orange zest herbal tea. I gotta tell you, it smells like the best thing in the world right now. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was the best thing I've ever drank. I brought a couple more of those tea bags. I think I'm gonna use them up. Ooh. I just spilled boiling water on my hands and it didn't hurt. Oh, that's how cold I am. I'm gonna go put this hot water in my sleeping bag, get it warmed up. I got little drops of beef stew on my jacket. Luckily it's frozen so I can just brush it off. You know, silver lining on. Matches just don't work well at this temperature. Got some biscuits and gravy, but it's still a little bit crunchy. Just can't cook it well enough at this temperature. Here's what it is, it's food, and it's moderately warm. Oh, feels good to get something to drink. I am thirsty. Well, I'll tell you what, I've worked up a bit of an appetite and I'm excited for dinner. I've got shish kebabs and couscous. Having both of these stoves going in here is heating things up a little bit.
we got chunks of seasoned chicken wrapped in bacon. Lay this on our little grill here. Woo! Bacon fire. That's looking good. Bacon wrapped chicken shish kebabs and couscous. Little chunks of chicken wrapped in bacon. Oh, that is hard to beat. A good dinner needs a good dessert. I'm gonna make brownies and whipped cream. Got some brownie mix here. Alright, put some brownie batter in the bottom of my mug. I'm just gonna lay it right in there and just seal it up. Just let that steam for about 20 minutes and then it'll be done. Alright, I'm gonna whip some cream here. Got about a third of a bottle of cream.